Welcome back to Mechanic Garage. Today is take it apart and see what happens. That sort of day on the Skoda. I've managed to get the interior out already, just sort of made a start with it and then decided to start filming. So next thing I'm going to do is get out the dashboard and mark up all the wiring and things like that, because I'm going to change it over for what's in the other car. Yeah, that's the 130 dashboard, which I quite like, so that's going to go into my green one, which is in the garage. And the interior, good thing with old cars, 25 minutes and it's all out and hoovered out and cleaned out. Carpet is absolutely filthy, but we expected that, so that'll clean up nicely. The seats, I've got replacement for the back seats. They always go on the top edge. If you're looking to find any of those with the top edge intact, so like most of them, like mine was all the time, set of seat covers on it. They fit nicely, and no, not the orange tiger skiing ones. They're slightly more subtle, shall we say. But the interior will clean up okay. The seats will look a lot better. Carpets should clean up quite well. The other one wasn't quite as mucky, but they cleaned up nicely. And the set of just black floor mats, carpet floor mats in there, makes it look a lot nicer in there. The original ones, which are here, are a little bit worn due to the mileage and a bit of age and everything. They've sort of gone a bit dry around the edges, start to split, so it won't hurt to replace them, make it look a little bit nicer in there, because the intention is to make it clean and tidy and actually nice, decent car again. It's not actually bad at all, really. I mean, the floors are good. There's a couple of areas in the corner looks like they've been treated with wax oil, which isn't a bad thing. And all the back end's fine. Don't really see any areas that need work. There's a patch over there that's had some grease smeared on it, but I shall investigate it. If it needs welding, I shall weld it. Otherwise, it's all okay. New pedal rubbers to go on because they're worn as expected. But other than that, I mean, the roof lining's all okay. Once the seats are done, everything's cleaned, it'll be spot on in here, really. When I do the dashboard, I should just stick it on time lapse, because it'll probably take quite a while. And then when the interior is going back in, I'll do the same. Put it all back together, nice and clean, get it all sorted, and you see it start to finish in a much briefer time. There'll be obviously little bits here and there I could stop and film normally, but generally that'll be what's the plan for this one. Right, that was fairly easy to get out. A couple of bolts that are hidden away and everything, but the wiring literally just unplugs. So I've decided, before I forget where it all goes, take the dash out of the 120 as well, and then try and pull them back, because I've got memory like a goldfish. We shall see. We'll see what happens. So back on time lapse, and we'll get this one out. I hopefully know where the bolts are this time. That was the dashboard out of the green one now as well. Fairly straightforward. Just now we've done one, you know where the bolts are, and then you slide it out, one up, a bit of wiring, and that's off you go. So now, put it back into this one. So, yeah, more time lapse. Right, well that's one of them changed. I didn't bother changing the clocks, just the mileage would be different, and also the rev count is slightly different than the other one, but silver ones won't look amiss. They may have come out of the 130, I don't know for definite, but that's a 120 dash back in the 120, and wasn't too bad. a few bits of wiring to sort because there's different switches here and there that's had fitted over the years. Radio wiring is different, so I need to sort that out. Probably transfer the original stereo back into the green one, although I think it did chew up some tapes, so I don't know. We'll have to see. As you can see now, it's getting a bit late in the day. Sun's going down, it's getting a bit chilly, so what I've done now, I've managed to get the 130 dashboard into the green one. It didn't take very long, but I was struggling for light, so I thought rather than film it in the dark or nearly in the dark, I should film it a couple of days later, which is what this is. But as you can see, the steering wheel's changed. I need to make that a little bit blacker because although it doesn't look quite as black in it looks a little bit blacker in real life, it's still not quite the same as the dashboard, so I need to get that coloured slightly better. Other than that, you find a stereo for it that's suitable for the age, and either that or sort the Philips one, the original one that came out, but that probably suits the original spec car slightly better. I had a look through my shed, and I've got loads of stuff in the shed, and I found myself a period Sharp radio cassette or reverse 4-speaker 50-watt stereo with a graphic equalizer. So I suspect that will be alright in there. It looks up right here, and as far as I know it works. I vaguely remember taking it out or something years ago, but I'll just give it a test. It might need new belts. Just give it a quick service and a clean up, and yeah, I think that looks alright. As I said before, the brown one will be going back to its original specifications, including the dashboard and everything, so it's back to as it should be. The seats that are in the green one will be going into that fairly soon. I've got to clean the carpets up and that, but that'll be another video. Probably do that over the weekend, weather permitting, although it doesn't really matter because they're going to get wet anyway. So it'll be like the daft one stood outside in the rain with a pressure washer, which it wouldn't be the first time. I've washed cars in the rain before now and people just look at you going out. However, they're getting a bit of help. So I think that'll do for this one, and keep an eye out for another one over the weekend as well. But like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and spread the word. These videos are doing quite well, so I'm quite pleased. I've actually got cars that people seem to like. So thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you, or see you, in another one.